Hey guys, welcome back to the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Nuzlocke. I forgot that I had a repel on.
Apparently you did.
You
gotta go further on.
Okay. So I think today is the day we're going to head over to Canalave City.
Yeah, and if I recall correctly, we have this one route coming up soon where we can pretty much catch anything we want because we got all the other Pokemon that are on this route from the southern routes.
Yeah, we went to the southern routes to, hedge our bets here, but now we don't actually need... now this is all duplicates.
Yeah, so we kind of have a free route for all intents and purposes.
Yeah.
I don't know how people want to quantify that, but I'll leave that up to them.
Well, we can only... Yeah, so, if we decided, we want another Wingull, we could catch this Wingull.
Yeah.
But until we attempt to catch a Pokemon, it doesn't really matter?
I guess. I guess the main thing is, once we start to attempt to try and catch a Pokemon, I think that's a way to do it, because, if we fail, then, if we fail to catch one that we actually try to attempt to catch, then it's then we just move on to the next one.
Yeah.
I think to make it fair, at the very least, in regards to the spirit of the Nuzlocke, once we start trying to catch this Pokemon, we are committing to catching this Pokemon.
Okay, so, because my thought was, not really to try and catch any of them right now. It's, we could come back to this area if we lose somebody and decide we need another one of those.
I see what you're getting at, yeah. So, if anything, we could just, wait until later to, Yeah, that's actually a good point.
I've been looking ahead, and we're not going to have very many new encounters. There are some duplicates we can get, but by my estimation, we're going to have maybe, only 6 more Pokemon max that we're going to actually add to our team.
Right. And I know for a fact that, what was it? The Iron Isle?
Yeah.
We'll be able to get the... As long as, we either run into duplicates, or if we use a repel or something, we can, get the egg.
Well, we can get the egg because we can hatch it somewhere else, but...
Oh, yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting about that.
I looked at that. All of the wild Pokemon in the Iron of Islands are duplicates for us.
Or the Iron Isle.
Yeah, because it's, the Iron Islands is Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly.
It's all, Onyx and Steelix.
Yeah.
Graveler and Zubat. I think it got more diverse in Platinum, but in this, it's, because this is faithfully remaking Diamond and Pearl for better or for worse. That's, the one thing that's been hard for me to get back to in this remake, I guess, is, it's not like it's a small amount of Pokemon, but for, Nuzlocke purposes, considering how many routes there are, it is,
There's a lot... There isn't a lot to work with.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of Nuzlockes are going to go similarly because you're going to encounter a lot of the same Pokemon.
Which, on the one hand, does make Nuzlocking this game a little more controlled, in a sense.
Yeah.
But I do understand, where that might actually defeat some of the appeal of actually doing a Nuzlocke of this game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think part of the reason that, one thing that definitely manages to, flip the script a little bit, which I'm actually happy about, was the situation with the Underground.
Yeah, the Underground is a huge X factor.
Which I'm actually happy with. Unfortunately, we did lose Krogunk.
Yeah.
But the fact that we managed to catch Houndoom at the most perfect opportunity that we could have to deal with Vantina was definitely a clutch situation.
Yeah, so I think we have 2 more underground encounters we can do.
Yes, I believe all the way to the north, and there's one more all the way to the southeast, and we're not going to be able to get that one until, if I recall correctly, we're not going to be able to get that one until we,
That's Sunny Shore City, right?
Not Sunny Shore. Or is it Sunny Shore? It's where you fight Faulkner.
Yeah, Sunny Shore.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to access that one until we get to Sunny Shore, and we're not going to be able to access the other one until we get to Snow Point.
Yeah. Okay, so that's gyms 7 and 8. First, we need to do gym 6, which is going to be right up here in Canalave.
Yeah, the good thing is that, thanks to the way the underground works, those Pokemon will, level up with us because we'll have the badges there. Yeah, thank you to that one guy who mentioned that like the Pokemon in the underground scale with the badges you have.
Actually, I just realized we might be able to. There's a honey tree here.
Oh.
So maybe.
Yeah, we actually don't have. Let me actually look. Yeah, we actually don't have any of the honey tree encounters. Speaking of which, there's actually one Pokemon I can see, so once we get to Canalave, right? Yeah. There's actually one Pokemon we can get later on in the run if we come back with a Super Rod.
I don't think the Super Rod is available until after you beat the league. So...
I keep forgetting that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how they get you.
Hi, Gastrodon. So that's actually one thing that we could potentially do later. I remember, like, we were kind of disappointed in the fact that we didn't have a Gastrodon with what's it called?
With
Storm Drain.
Storm Drain.
If we come back here and we run into Gastrodon and test it out with a water move, then we'll know for sure.
Oh yeah.
That's a possibility.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, like, I don't know if you want to do that now. Maybe we want to save it for later. There's another Gastrodon.
Okay, so...
I'll leave it entirely up to you.
I don't think I have any water moves.
You have to have at least one water move in this party.
Oh, yeah, well... No, I don't have Nishiki with me, so Toji, who is still poisoned, even though he was in the...
I don't think you went into the Pokemon Center.
No, he went into the PC, so I thought he'd be healed.
Oh, no, I think you actually have to, like, go to the Pokemon Center
to
deal with that. I don't want to lose, like... I don't want to, like, test this out right now if we don't have, like, a reliable way to do it.
We need a controlled experiment.
Yeah, we'll save that for later, then.
Okay.
So while we're heading over to Canalave, thoughts on some of the new reveals for Scarlet Violet?
So you and I were playing Pokemon Go yesterday, fans at home. So we were on the ground floor of what the heck is that?
Yes, like all of a sudden we just ran into this like we were hanging out at a bar, right? Because like after we did the Dratini Community Day, we were like, oh, we're hungry, we want to go get some food, right? And like maybe a few drinks. So we went over to a local bar that like we really like in our neighborhood.
It was me, Oscar, and Allie and Amber.
Yeah, and it also happens to be a Pokestop. So we were like, okay, we just have our like Pokemon Go up, like we have a lore going, just like, you know, passively catch Pokemon and do that while we like sit, eat, drink, have a good time. And then the Pokestop turned yellow. And we were like, what the heck is this? And then I look over on their screen and they're like, they're getting a call from someone. And like, I've never seen that feature before. And Allie was like, I've never seen this before either. What the heck is this?
Yeah, it's like an in-game call from Professor Willow.
Yeah, and apparently it had something to do with the Paldea region. Next thing you know, we find this little gold coin, and it turns into this little ant Pokemon that is like traveling around with you, and it's all cute and stuff.
That you can't interact with.
Yeah, it's weird. And we were like, huh, what the heck is going on here?
Did you see they revealed the name of it?
No, I didn't. Hang on a sec. It's Dawn's father.
I'm Professor Rowan's assistant and Dawn's father. The professor asked that I upgrade your Pokedex, you see, so I'd chosen this spot on a hunch that you'd pass through. Comic, may I have your Pokedex for a moment? Let's see, was I supposed to put it in the software here? Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. That's the sound it makes when you upload software, I guess.
I guess, yeah.
It looks like your Pokedex doesn't need upgrading. It already lets you toggle between images of male and female Pokemon. Technology sure has improved lately.
Ha!
That's funny because in the original that was
a thing.
Like that was actually a upgrade you got at this part. Okay, I'll leave you to carry on with your project for the professor. May I also ask you to keep an eye on Team Galactic? The professor is concerned about what happened in Jubilife City. It's probably nothing to worry over. I'll be on my way now.
It is definitely something to worry over, but we'll tackle that when we get to it. Gee, I sure am thirsty. Okay, yeah, thank you. So here we are in Canalave.
Yeah, so we got this port town here. I think in here is where... No, it's not in here.
This is the library.
Yeah, there's a library in this town.
Mm-hmm. Oh! What's this?
Yeah, I should be going into more like random towns. Random houses.
You know how Pokemon have their own abilities? Skill swap. Okay. Eh.
Somewhere beyond... somewhere beyond the sea.
There are other lands populated by Pokemon and trainers. Yeah, you were saying the name was revealed?
Yes, so we thought it would be a bug type, but it's not. It is actually a ghost type.
What?
It's called Gimmighoul.
Gimmighoul.
Yeah, and so it has two forms. It has the form that we saw.
Yeah.
And then it has another one where it's sitting in a treasure chest. Because Paldea is going to have treasure chests in its lost ruins. And Gimmighoul is a mimic.
Oh, okay, that's neat. I like that too, because it's a ghoul that says gimme.
Yeah. Gimme that.
Okay, I see what's going on here. Cool. Then I suppose that's the situation.
I think that has to do with Cresselia later, or
possibly. I know the Cresselia quest is here. Hi, Barry. Whoops. Oh, hey, Comic. You're going to challenge the gym leader up ahead, eh? Someone should check to see if you're ready for this challenge.
Oh, I'm not ready for this.
And that someone is me, with my brand new gym badge.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, well,
we're gonna look up his team this time.
Yeah, I'm on it.
So you don't get any surprise grass knots. At least I just healed my party. But I have Toji with me, and Toji's not in fighting shape.
Well, we'll just have to do what we can.
Yeah.
Alright, so, Staravia. Level 32 with Quick Attack, Double Team, Endeavor, and Pluck. This is definitely going to spell disaster for Jack if we keep him in.
Yeah.
He only has 5 Pokemon too, so we're kind of on even ground here. Honestly, I think Lara L will deal with a lot of what this guy has to throw at us.
I'm going to go into Aerith first because it's a safe switch, and I'm going to set up a Stealth Rock.
That's a great idea, actually. Okay.
What are you doing?
Quick Claw.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't matter here.
It scared me I was like, what? Pursuit?
Nah. I just mentioned its team. Okay, if I recall correctly, this is he's using Empoleon, right? Or Prinplup.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. I got it. So yeah, set up a Stealth Rock. If you want, Light Screen might actually be a good idea.
Yeah.
Endeavor. Whoa!
So Endeavor sets the enemy's health to whatever your health is.
Yeah, so this thing is much weaker than us. Well, gotta admit, that was a good idea. He's just setting up double teams.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to keep Aerith in with that sudden drop?
I'm setting up the light screen, and now I think Barb still has Swift. Yes.
Okay, the question is, will he be able to... He should be able to deal with whatever, because yeah, you're at even level here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need the Swift to overcome all these double teams he's using.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, he kind of caught us off guard here, admittedly. Pluck. Okay, not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, just go for Swift. We're gonna slowly bring this guy down. All right, yeah, just keep using double team. Just keep using double team.
You can
That's
use
fine.
double team as much as you want.
I never imagined that we'd be using Barb to such effectiveness in this run.
Yeah, I mean,
I never expected to be using Pachirisu.
I didn't really want Barb to be in a team fighting Barry, but here we are.
Yeah, honestly, like, it's working. Like, if it means we deal with like these evasion shenanigans, I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
Blast that Endeavor. Here's the problem. A Swift will kill him, but he has that Quick Claw.
And he has Quick Attack too, doesn't he?
Yes, he does have Quick Attack, so we're gonna have to switch. The problem is if we switch into someone that... Here's the thing. Lara L has Moonlight, which can heal herself.
Okay, so we just want to try and... This is really bad because he can also Endeavor anybody and take them down to 13 HP.
Here's the thing though, whether we like it or not, if we don't switch Barb out, he's going to use Quick Attack.
Yeah.
It will kill Barb.
Yeah, Quick Attack would be the smart move for Barry to do here.
Yeah.
So... No, I'm saving Jack. Part of my thought was if I switch into Jack, maybe we can get him with Poison Point.
Yeah, but no, I don't think that's a good idea. Unfortunately, like... Wait, quick look at Raditz real quick. Isn't Mach... No, Mach Punch is priority.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Lara L's our best choice. She also has a Quick Claw.
That's true.
So, honestly, we're just gonna have to pray that Dazzling Gleam hits.
Wait, does Dazzling Gleam always hit?
No, it's a 100% accuracy.
Okay.
Yeah, Dazzling Gleam.
Yeah.
We're just gonna have to pray it hits, honestly.
Yeah, Dazzling...
More double team.
Dazzling Gleam or Thunderbolt, they're just as good at this point.
Mm-hmm. It's unfortunately gonna have to be a luck of the draw. Yep. Keep going at it. Oh my goodness.
Okay, what else does Barry have up ahead? I wanna...
He's gonna have Roselia, Heracross, Ponyta, and Prinplup. Oh my god, this is bad, dude. This is really bad.
Screw you, dude.
Oh, that might help.
Oh, that's interesting.
There it is! Okay.
Alright, good job, Laurel.
Okay, here's the problem. Lara L is now weak.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to switch.
We're just gonna have to rely on the rest of our team here. The good news is, Raditz will be able to deal with most of the rest of his team.
Okay, here's the Prinplup.
Okay, Prinplup, level 37 with Torrent as its ability. Metal Claw, Charm, Grass Knot, and Brine.
Okay, no flying type moves, so I'm gonna switch back to,
go to Jack. Jack should be able to tank whatever comes at him, and a good Giga Drain will do just fine. Metal Claw's no problem.
Okay.
Giga Drain.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, I think we're relatively in control again.
Good news too. I think I know what his next Pokemon's gonna be. And from here on, we can rely on Raditz.
Okay, I'm guessing Heracross would be next.
Heracross or Ponyta.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, Heracross.
Okay.
Alright, Heracross, level 32 with Swarm as its ability. Leer, Aerial Ace, Brick Break, Thief.
Ooh, I don't like that
it has Aerial Ace.
Leer, Aerial Ace.
Leer, Aerial Ace, Brick Break, Thief.
Okay, I'm gonna actually try and...
You're gonna Stun Spore it.
Yeah.
Do you think it'll... Will Jack survive an Aerial Ace?
I think he'll survive one, yeah.
Okay, he used Leer. That's fine, actually. What do you want to do now?
Okay.
Raditz has an Oran Berry, so he will heal.
Yeah.
If it gets down to it.
Yeah, I think Raditz can take one...
He can take one. I'm pretty sure. Especially like if the paralysis pulls off here, then we should be safe.
Yeah, and then we can try and sweep
yes!
Ponyta. Okay.
All right, Flame Wheel.
Yeah, we're in business now.
All right, awesome. Well done, dude. And because of the paralysis, we're guaranteed faster here.
Yeah.
Excellent. That was a really good call with paralysis. Awesome. Whew. Dude, okay, that was close. That Endeavor strategy with freaking
yeah,
Staravia screwed us over, dude.
Staravia was the scariest one.
Alright, we can keep Raditz in. You have Dig.
Yeah.
And yep, this guy does not know any ground moves. So yeah, Ponyta with Flash Fire, level 34. Growl, Agility, Flame Wheel, and Stomp. But not that it matters.
He just got stomped.
Yo, good to see you again, Raditz.
Yeah, Raditz is back with a vengeance.
Uh-huh. We've gotten out of tighter spots than this plenty of times before. Hey, you're challenging us, dude. Alright, Roselia, level 33, Natural Cure is its ability. Growth, Stun Spore, Leech Seed, and Giga Drain. You got this with Flame Wheel.
Yeah, this is a pretty tight spot, Barry, I gotta say.
You silly Barry! You think you can match the power of a Saiyan? Yo, not bad, dude!
Yeah.
We got out of that. Whew!
Barry, it's always interesting with you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, that Staravia put us in a seriously tight spot. Okay, I got scared there for a moment. Yeah, you're just a little bit better than me, as usual. But listen up. Let me tell you who's going to take on the Pokemon League and become the champion. You guessed right, it's gonna be me. Anyways, you should be able to take on the gym leader here. Now hurry up and get to it. After we heal.
Yeah.
Like, holy crap, dude.
You want to figure out a strategy too? We should get our party together for Byron.
Yeah, we should. So as you mentioned before, Byron's Pokemon are at maximum
39.
Yeah, maximum 39. His ace is his Bastiodon. Which is interesting because we might want to have another fighting type Pokemon in here besides Raditz, because while Raditz will take care of Bastiodon pretty lickety-split, it has Sturdy, and one Stone Edge will spell disaster for Raditz.
Well, our other fighting types are Neji at level 18 and Creed at level 6.
Well, Rock Steel, if we have someone with ground-type moves, like, say, Darmani...
Yeah.
Because Darmani will be able to resist most of everything that this guy has, except for one move, which is Flash Cannon.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Darmani also has Sturdy. And I don't, like, the thing is, Bastiodon is not a special attacker, so I doubt Flash Cannon is gonna do much.
Okay, so I'm gonna...
The other two Pokemon that he has on his team are Bronzor and Steelix.
Okay.
Here's the thing, like, it's actually kind of, like, devious, because you'd think a Fire-type Pokemon would be really, really good against this whole team, except Bastiodon's also a Rock-type, and, two of his Pokemon have Rock and Ground-type moves.
Yeah. So...
Yeah, we're definitely keeping Raditz in here.
So we can keep...
I think Darmani is a great choice.
Okay, we can keep Darmani. I was thinking maybe of... If Toji could get an evolution, it would be ground type, and it would be able to block, like, I know the Steelix has Thunder Fang and stuff like that.
That is true. But again, Darmani already can do that.
Yeah, okay. Biggs has close combat.
Biggs does have close combat. It's just a matter of whether, like, we can pull it off before, like, you know, he gets destroyed. I don't think Biggs is a good choice here. The only Pokemon that he'll be able to deal with is Bronzor, and even then he won't be able to do much.
Okay, should we go for, like, neutral stuff then? Like, we got Yar... Oh, we got Nishiki, of course. Nishiki's just always good.
Nishiki, I think, is a great choice. The only thing you have to keep track of is that Steelix with Thunderfang. But then we can switch into Darmani once that pulls through. Especially because Nishiki has Crunch, which will deal with Bronzor.
Okay. Yar would hit neutrally. We got, if we want more fire, we got Kazumi.
Kazumi would be good to open up with, because of Bronzor. Steel Psychic against a Dark Fire, that's easy pickings for Kazuki.
Okay.
And from there, once you go into Steelix, it'll probably try and use Earthquake. It's just a matter of, like, you know... Maybe Biggs is a good idea. Because if we bring Biggs in to pivot, and then bait out that Thunderfang, then we'll be able to switch into Darmani and reliably use Earthquake.
Okay.
And then from there...
Plus, then we throw an Intimidate in there, too.
There is one other Pokemon I can think of that might actually work here. Against the Bastiodon specifically, and it's Jack.
Really? You think so?
Iron Defense, Thunderbolt, Stone Edge, and Flash Cannon. None of those moves are super effective against Jack, and Jack will be able to heal spam with Giga Drain.
I guess it'll do neutral damage.
It'll do neutral damage, and like Jack will be able to survive like with that kind of power.
Okay.
I think that's our best bet. Honestly, the main Pokemon that has me concerned on this team is Steelix. Because he's got seriously good coverage with Thunderfang and Earthquake. He also's got Sandstorm, which is interesting.
Okay, I wanna...
Yeah, give him a Citrus Berry or something.
I was thinking yeah, I think we have a Big Root.
Yeah, we should have a Big Root on here that we might be able to use. There it is.
There it is.
Yeah, give him a Big Root.
Yeah, amount of HP the holder restores from HP stealing moves increases. And Nishiki, I'm going to give... Nishiki, I was thinking of giving the Splash Plate to.
Splash Plate would be good. From there, Cosme.
I think I'm fresh out of Person Berries, otherwise I would.
What does Person Berry do?
Confusion, and I think the Bronzor that he opens up with
does have Confuse Ray, yes.
Ray. So I'm just gonna give you an Orange Berry for now.
Don't you have Citrus Berries?
No. I have
you're still growing them.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, Orange Berry should be fine.
Okay, who do we want in the lead?
I think Kazumi would be good for the lead, because if you can get a good Flamethrower or Shadow Ball on Bronzor, it should be able to take it out pretty easily.
Okay.
Again, my biggest fear is that Steelix. So are we going in now?
Yeah, I don't really know what... Unless you'd rather, we can maybe finish off this episode with, like, visiting the library.
Actually, yeah, I think that's a good idea. Why don't we tackle the gym?
Next episode will be all the gym.
Yeah, because there's some really, really cool stuff in the library in this episode.
Okay.
Sailor Elch. Oh, no, this is the guy.
Yeah, I think this is the guy who's...
Yeah, let's, I'm going to be a sailor, like my daddy. He's a real man among men. Even the sea doesn't scare him. Oh, but a gym leader would be cool, too. Byron is so awesome.
I think eventually he
will show up.
I think the kid is, like, in bed, like, worried about Darkrai.
Something like that, yeah. We'll have to see when that plays out. The library should be around here somewhere. Is it up there? Yep, here it is.
Oh, this looks like it.
Alright, so yeah, there's some really cool stuff in here. Hello, this is the Canalave Library. Please keep quiet while you're on the premises.
Okay!
So, yeah, I think, like, certain shelves will have certain things. I think might be on the second floor.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yada yada.
Or maybe on the third floor? I know there's a lot of crazy lore here.
Keep checking the shelves. Ah, here we go. This book is titled Sinnoh Myth. Would you like to read it?
Yes.
Sinnoh Myth. Betray not your anger, lest something will come. Weep not with sorrow, or something will draw near. When joy and enjoyment come as natural as the very air, that is happiness. Let such be blessed by my hand of Master Blank. It was accustomed to speak those words.
Okay, I guess that's like a prayer to Arceus?
More than likely. Sinnoh region's mythology. Long ago, when Sinnoh had just been made, Pokemon and humans led separate lives. That is not to say that they did not help each other. No, indeed they did. They supplied each other with goods and supported each other. A Pokemon proposed to the others to always be ready to help humans. It asked that Pokemon be ready to appear before humans, always. Thus, to this day, Pokemon appear to us as if we venture into the tall grass. So that's really cool, too. Like, that kind of explains the idea of, like, why do wild Pokemon only appear in the tall grass? And it's basically, oh, they were called upon to appear before humans.
Yeah.
Okay, more Sinnoh myth. 3 Pokemon there were. Into the lakes they dove, deep, deep, drawing no breath. Deeper they dove. Into suffocating depths they dove. Deeper than deepest they alight. From the lake floor they rise. Bearing with them the power to make vast lands, they rise again. So that would be the lake trio, I'm assuming.
I guess so, because it's talking about lakes, but they don't really make vast lands. They're more about, like, human...
It could also
and qualities.
That could also potentially be the Sinnoh trio.
Yeah, it could be Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina. When it said make vast lands, that made me think of Groudon, but
that's also true.
I don't think that's what it's referring to.
Yeah, because it's talking about Sinnoh. Veilstone's myth. A young man, callow and foolish and innocent, came to own a sword. With it, he smote Pokemon, which gave sustenance with carefree abandon. Those not taken as food he discarded with no afterthought. The following year, no Pokemon appeared. Larders grew bare. Would you like to keep reading?
Sure.
The young man, seeking the missing Pokemon, journeyed afar. Long did he search, and far and wide too, until one he did find. He asked, "Why did you hide?" To which the Pokemon replied, "If you bear your sword to bring harm upon us with claws and fangs, we will exact the toll. From your kind we will take our toll, for it must be done. Done it must be to guard ourselves, and for it, I apologize."
Okay, I'll keep reading.
To the skies the young man shouted his dismay. "In having found the sword, I have lost so much. Gorged with power, I grew blind to Pokemon being alive. I will never fall savage again. This sword I denounce and forsake. I plead for forgiveness, for I was but a fool." So saying, the young man hurled the sword to the ground, snapping it. Seeing this, the Pokemon disappeared to a place beyond seeing. Huh.
So I feel like that's kind of an explanation for why the Pokemon world, like, you never see, like, people fighting along Pokemon, or you never really see, like, human weaponry and stuff like that.
That's true.
Because, like, yeah, the culture is just sort of against it. Sinnoh folk stories.
Alright, let's see. Oh, there's 3 of them. Sinnoh Folk Story 1. Pick clean the bones of Pokemon caught in the sea or stream. Thank them for the meals they provide and pick their bones clean. When the bones are as clean as can be, set them free in the water from which they came. The Pokemon will return, fully fleshed, and it begins anew. Hey, that's the side quest in Pokemon Legends Arceus when you have to bring the items underneath the archway in the sea.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Huh, cool!
It reminds me a little bit of, in Norse mythology, Thor had 2 goats that you could kill and cook and eat, and they would always, like, completely regenerate the next day.
That's true, okay. Sinnoh Folk Story 2. There lived a Pokemon in a forest. In the forest, the Pokemon shed its hide to sleep as a human. Awakened, the human dons the Pokemon hide to roam villages.
Kind of like a Selkie or the Bear Woman.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's talking about a Pokemon, but I'm trying to remember which one. Sinnoh Folk Story 3. There once were Pokemon that became very close to humans. There once were humans and Pokemon that ate together at the same table. It was a time when there existed no differences to distinguish the two. Yeah, that's the whole idea of, I remember, like, there was this, like, theory going around where there was a time when Pokemon and humans actually were basically just equals, like, almost
like they were like the same species, like, almost.
Yeah, like not even like there were no differences or anything.
Yeah.
A horrific myth. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Look not into the Pokemon's eyes, but in an instant, you'll have no recollection of who you are. Return home, but how, when there is nothing to remember? dare not touch the Pokemon's body. In but 3 short days, all emotions will drain away.
Oh, yeah, I remember what this is.
Above all, harm not the Pokemon. In a scant 7 days, the offender will grow immobile in entirety.
So that's specifically referring to Mesprit, Uxie, and Azelf. Because Uxie is the Pokemon of wisdom. If it took away your wisdom, you, like, wouldn't have any recollection. Mesprit can, like, take away your emotionality. Azelf can take away your willpower, which is, like, you'd become immobile because you wouldn't want to do anything.
Wow, interesting. This ancient book is titled The Original Story. Alright. In the beginning, there was only a churning turmoil of chaos. At the heart of chaos, where all things became one, appeared an egg. Having tumbled from the vortex, the egg gave rise to the Original One. From itself, 2 beings the Original One did make. Time started to spin, space began to expand.
Okay, so Arceus is the original one.
Yep.
Time is Dialga, space is Palkia.
Yes. From itself again, 3 living things the Original One did make.
And that's Azelf, Uxie, and Mesprit.
The 2 beings wished, and from them matter came to be. The 3 living things wished, from them spirit came to be. The world created, the Original One took to unyielding sleep. Yep, that is the creation myth, if I recall correctly.
And I guess that creation myth, like, leaves out Giratina.
I believe these are the same.
Yeah, these are the same.
Yeah, I think there actually might be more in the 2nd floor if you want to check. Like, check these shells. No. It looks like... Oh,
the Seas Legend.
Oh, there is more. Okay.
It's a text that was only recently discovered, and its ancient letters were decoded. Would you like to read it? Yes.
Once upon a time in the East Sea, there was a Pokemon known as the Prince. A brave human asked Pokemon living in the sea to let them see the Prince. I think I know this one. Mantike, Weasel, and Quillfish with huge spikes acknowledged the human's bravery and joined them. Together they set off on a boat over the sunset-streaked sea, sailing through the Ocean Gate. This is the one beforehand, so not the Bones one.
Okay.
Ocean Gate stretched over the waves. News of this reached the ears of the prince, who went to meet the brave little party at the Seaside Hollow. That is the story of Manaphy.
Manaphy, that's what I was thinking, yeah, the Prince of the Sea.
Yeah, now I want to see, like, if there are any others, like, hidden around here.
Yeah, they are kind of hidden.
Which, I think is kind of fun.
That is, like, what looking for a specific book in a big library is.
It really is, isn't it?
Like, boring, boring, boring. Oh, Ocean Myth. Okay, so that might be it. So let's begin our outro here. So I'm the Comic Foil.
I'm the Green Scorpion.
Next time we will be facing Byron.
I'm a little nervous about this one, but we should be good. I will say, though, like, it is interesting to, like, see Pokemon actually, like, establishing, like, the mythology of the world. That's something I've noticed about the Pokemon generations as a whole, is that, like, every generation, like, aims to build something of the Pokemon universe and its continuity. In the case of Sinnoh, it's establishing its mythology and kind of sort of religion.
I guess the one thing I'll say is that, you know, these stories, you can't take them quite at face value because you know they were written by, like, ancient peoples with limited understanding. So it's kind of interesting then to see later in this game, like, some of the figures that the myths are talking about.
Especially once you play Pokemon Legends Arceus, where some of those truly start to, like, come together.
Yeah. And
it's actually kind of cool.
See the origins of some of those stories.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, just gonna say right now, if you haven't played Pokemon Legends Arceus, highly recommend it.
I actually haven't played Legends Arceus.
Yo, we need to get on that.
I've been waiting until after we finish this. I want to play, because I don't think my mind can handle playing 2 Pokemon games at once.
No, I can understand that. Alright, next time is Byron. See you guys then.
Bye.